Geekonites, what's poppin'? It's Adonis. I'm back with Mike and Toshi. If you guys have this is their first time coming to the channel, you guys probably don't recognize these guys, but we go back, way back. And if you guys are on the channel, you've been here since the Naruto days, you recognize both of them from the last battle, the Final Valley battle with Naruto and Sasuke. But anyways, what we're here to do today is talk Spider-Man Far From Home. We just got back. It is 3 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Just so you guys know, this is a spoiler review. So,
alert!
Spoiler alert. So please, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Come back, and we can have a discussion. I don't want to spoil it for you, because you will be spoiled. That is your warning.
We're Tom Holland.
So. Tosh, start with you, man. What's your thoughts, man? What's going through your head right now, man? Far From Home.
Far From Home is goddamn right. Because by the end of this movie, you're going to be lost. You ain't never making your way back home. But
Bruh.
The shit was great. The movie is fire. Spider-Man, they did a great job with this shit. They did an amazing Phasmatasmic.
Not Phasmatasmic.
Yeah, I was really impressed because I had high expectations. And
True.
They definitely hit all the points. So I was like, I'm satisfied.
How you feeling, Mike? Mike, by the way, is a huge Spider-Man fan.
No, I'm not.
Huge.
Get out of here.
Spider-Man fan. No, I'm not.
It's the only shirt he owns.
Man, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. But it was definitely something unexpected, I want to say, when we walked out of there. But as far as the movie goes, it was very good. It was well made. They kept it to the way they made Homecoming. They kept it in that atmosphere to where it wasn't too much or, anything less. And then it was a good continuation from the Infinity Saga, or ending, I want to say. It was very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, I'm echoing the same exact things. I wanted to go in. I had my theories. You guys know me. I'm theorizing about all this crazy shit, and 9 times out of 10 it really doesn't pan out that way. But it was one of those things where there was things that you saw in the trailer that did not happen the way that you thought it was actually going to pan out. And I feel like they've done such a good job the past 3 or 4 movies in the MCU of doing that in trailers, where they'll show shit in trailers and then it's not that in the movie.
Derail,
exactly.
Like Thor Ragnarok, in that trailer he had both of his eyes. It didn't show an eye missing. There's things that just throw you off, and this does the same exact thing. So I always love those moments of oh shit, okay, we're in a completely different space. Because Endgame did the same thing for me, where you start out and you're like, hold on, you killed this dude right off the bat? I was like, that's the end? Is that the movie? What's going on? I love how they did that in the movie. Overall, the movie was awesome to me. I think it might be my favorite Spider-Man movie, just as feel-wise. I thought it felt really well, felt really good. We were just talking about it before, it felt like a high school movie. It didn't feel like it was too old for what it was. It didn't seem like a love story, even though there were elements of that in the movie. But
definitely didn't feel like a love story, which is good on my part.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was dope because, it was also where he's still looking for himself, but in another sense of, losing someone else. We all know about Uncle Ben, and he finds himself with that.
Right.
And then he loses Tony, and then he finds himself with that. So it's it's so dope to continue that whole feeling and finding himself, and I feel like maybe the next movie he's gonna continue to find himself how to be freaking unstoppable. I don't know.
I think that's the thing. I think that's actually a good talking point. Is we already knew about Uncle Ben. right? But this is a whole new Spider-Man because of him and Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that dynamic we've never seen before with him losing a mentor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone that's teaching him and, you know, somebody he idolizes. We never seen that before on screen. So that's actually a really good point. I didn't even think about that until you said that. Like,
well, I mean, it goes with the whole concept of, yes, we know the bases, we know the basics of his origin.
Right.
But you have MJ, who's not Mary Jane Watson.
Right.
You have Ned, who's his best friend, but it's not Osborn. Yeah. So it's like it's a whole different. It's like another universe.
Yeah.
But it's like, who knows what can happen.
Yeah, and I think that's something dope too, where it's like, you know, it's Peter Parker, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But ironically, I think he's the best Spider-Man we've had, like, as far as the balance of Peter and Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
for sure.
Playing both roles.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, because I still think that Tobey was a better Peter than Andrew, but I think Andrew was a better Spider-Man than Tobey. I think Andrew was too cool for Peter. Like he was too good looking. He was too like cool.
I can feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
He was too cool.
He was way too cool.
Yeah.
But he had the wittiness as Spider-Man. He had that as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Fucking Tom Holland crushes it to me. Like, and he knows how to actually play to his emotions really well, which is good. And his struggles as a teenager, like him and the whole like, look, I want to go with my friends. Like I didn't want to save the world right now. Like I just lost my mentor. Like I just want to be a kid right now, man.
Right.
Like this girl I'm fucking with. Let me just talk to her right now. Like,
Right.
I loved that in the movie. I thought that was dope because it really humanized him, because I felt like we've all been in that scenario before of just not wanting to take a responsibility. You're like, I don't want to do that. Like I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And again, but it's like, it's so weird because things are like coming up to me now. It's like, it's low key telling you with great power comes great responsibility, but nobody had to say it.
Exactly.
Nobody had to say it because we all know
you
what it
all
is.
know it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. And so it's like he had to figure out himself. You know, yes, he had figures. Happy had to help him out. It's like, what are you gonna do about it? But he figured it out, and he took in the responsibility because that's what he is. So that's dope. It's like everything's just like right now. Let's say
for sure. How did y'all feel about Mysterio?
I fucked with Mysterio. I liked his character. I liked him. I liked the reveal of Mysterio, of like his true intentions.
Right.
Like how it wasn't just one, it was a team. And I was like, yo, I didn't even think about it being multiple motherfucking people.
Yeah.
This whole time. That whole scene where the bar changed and people started moving and then they weren't disappearing, and I was so confused.
Yeah.
Like I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, this thing got peoples.
Bro.
And I was like, wow. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then once he got the technology, he really became boss.
Bro.
And that's why I was like, okay, now you see the evil intent and how he is a evil villain.
Yeah.
Because at first it was like, okay, they really not that evil. They just mad at Tony.
Right.
But then he saw like, oh, this motherfucker's kind of evil, and he let that power go to his head.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I said I fucked with him. It was
it's
good.
Funny
It
too,
was a good
I was like,
villain.
because I was like, or in the movie he was like, let's get a drink. I was like, he's not even old enough. It doesn't matter if you're 21.
Right.
I was like, that's a little trippy. Like they're letting a kid in, sit at the bar.
Facts.
To just drink with an adult.
Yeah. As a kid, he should have known something was up.
Yeah. So the other thing though too for me in that scene, while that was going on in my head, I'm like, they're talking really loud about this stuff.
I thought the same, bro.
He's in the suit.
I thought the same thing.
I was like,
man,
I was like, maybe they just don't speak English at
right.
all.
In my head, he was yelling on the top of his lungs, and I'm like, and my same thing, bro. I was like, everyone's listening. Yeah. I was like, bro, there's got to be a part where everyone's gonna be looking at them like hello, what y'all talking
weren't
about?
you the guy that was outside with the dome on his
Yo,
head? Like,
I swear to God.
Bro.
Because he was in there with his full costume on and everything. Right in the first scene where I was like, oh, this nigga got his costume on? And I was like, wait a minute. I was already from there. I was like, what is going on?
Same. I was like,
what?
I was like, something's weird about this, but I still didn't know.
You couldn't tell.
Exactly.
You couldn't tell.
And I was like, all right, something's weird, but okay, I was going on with it.
Something was off, but you couldn't.
That scene was really cool though.
Yeah, that's why I fucked with it. I was like, oh. That was the shit.
That was really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah. I liked how they utilized the technology and the plants of people that were in Tony's life in the past that felt some kind of way.
So there's still a connection.
Right. Like, I thought that was smart to just add in.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
But using the technology to create the illusions, I thought was awesome. That way it didn't seem like it was too mystical. It was like, cool, let's use the technology that's here.
Right. It wasn't into magic. It was more technology this time.
I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, cool. I fucked with that too. Because I was like, oh, like, obviously you're looking at it and you're like, oh, this motherfucker gotta be a magician. Like, on some Doctor Strange shit. But then you're like, oh, this nigga's just a regular man who was all illusions. Duh, there are villains that don't have powers.
Yeah.
We forgot.
Yeah.
Because
facts.
We forgot.
Facts.
Because we've been facing motherfuckers that have cosmic powers.
Yeah.
So we're like, what? Oh yeah, there's regular niggas now. So that's what's dope now is they can kind of get back into that.
It's a good
that regular role and introduce some high level but ground floor people and then go back into
the cosmic shit.
Go back into the cosmic shit.
Well, I think that's the thing too, because I was a tad bit concerned. Not concerned. I didn't know if he was gonna be as good of a villain as Vulture was. Because Vulture was such a good villain.
Yeah. Vulture was good.
He was such a good villain, so I was like, oh shit. But again, I felt like it fit for the movie and the story they were telling. I thought it fit really well. It was a different villain, and it challenged him in a different way. And obviously, it seemed like he had a low key, like a PTSD almost, where he couldn't tap into his Peter tingle.
Yeah.
I thought that was brilliant. But he couldn't tap in. He couldn't use that at all. He's like he was getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
I think too though, because he wasn't aware of what was going on. Maybe
it was his focus.
He was lost.
It was his focus. Yeah. He wasn't focused. He was just worried. Like, look, I'm worried about my friends. I'm worried about this shit. Like, he just wasn't focused until he got focused.
Yeah.
And showed
focus.
It's a good.
Shanti.
He was a good.
Focus.
He was a good pick for the next villain, because I mean, I hope that'd be tight if they do like the whole Sinister Six, but like each villain.
Yeah.
But that'd be too many movies.
That's a lot of movies.
But he's young though. He could take it. He's young. He's a young actor, so they could have for a while.
That'd be another 11 years. That'd be 11 years of his life.
Look, bro, they did it to Hugh Jackman. They did. And he was old already.
They did it.
You're right.
They did it to Robert Downey. He was
old already.
Well, if this kid wouldn't be SpiderMan the rest of his life, hey, go for it, kid.
Hey, kid, go for it. I think it's one of those things too, where like if you're in the MCU as a main character, you're that character.
Yeah, you're that character
for sure.
It don't matter how many other movies or TV shows you do. You are,
especially right now too, because he was introduced, Avengers era.
As it was going.
That's why it's kind of like,
yeah.
No, you were in Avengers, bro.
Yeah.
Like you were in, so you're it.
You cannot.
You're Spider-Man now.
You can have movies, but
It's over. You're the Spider-Man.
That's like
you were in the most epic movie.
Yeah.
Of the MCU, period. So.
Chris Hemsworth is always gonna be Thor.
Yep.
Yeah. Straight up.
He just did Men in Black. I feel like, why?
I feel like why? I didn't even see it.
I didn't either.
I'm actually scared to watch it, to be honest with you. But
really,
yeah, I'm scared to watch it. Like as I saw the more trailers, I got turned off more and more as I started to see it more.
But Latoon's are in it. It has to be good.
I mean, get the bag. Get the bag. But, so, was there anything about the movie that you didn't like?
That's a good question.
I mean, just besides like some of the CGI quality, like we was talking about, we don't know the budget on the movie, but some of the scenes I was like, that looked trash. That looked like fucking Matrix 03, some shit. Like, we 2019, like we way past that.
Right.
When I could completely tell it's CGI, where I'm not second get, like I was like, oh, there's a few parts I was like, I mean, I also get it. You're creating like whole human characters fighting each other on some CGI shit, but like I said, the scene where he put the symbol on the thing, bro, the machine put the symbol into the thing. I was like, that shit don't even look like a machine. The shit was poor. The quality was so horrible. I was like, that's a cartoon almost. Like
True.
And so when that happened, I was like, oh, Like stuff like that. It's such a small part, but if it had more detail to it, it would have been like, whoa. It would have been a little more epic. Yeah. For me, I was like, But
I feel like,
I mean, besides that,
I think because in Homecoming or even when he came out in Civil War, the CGI was a bit of the same. I don't think they've enhanced it at all. I didn't see any like the more the movie makes, the more budget you get, and then the more budget, obviously, the better the CGI or whatever. But I feel like, again, I didn't see any difference because I was so used to how they came out with Spider-Man in Civil War. Like that's how it was.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I guess I wasn't too picky because I was used to what that was.
Prepped for it.
Right.
Yeah, mine was in the same, but it wasn't necessarily with that. There was some compositing things that I saw with sky replacements, and they're standing in front of the sky, and it looked really weird, just around them. I didn't really care for the compositing. The lighting was really strange on their like backlight. It was really weird. And it was actually when they're on the bridge at the end of the movie. I did not like the black suit at all. I thought, like, when it first got introduced, like, I just thought it looked really cheap. Like, even when he flipped up, like, it looked really low quality in comparison to his other costumes.
Definitely. It was a last minute costume they had to get made.
It was just one of those things where it was like, if Nick Fury had...
if the real Nick Fury was there...
But even still, though, like, in my head of, like, you got this organization making all these moves to get him in certain places, and it looked like some Joe Schmo put a suit together. It's strange that they have the resources, yet that's the suit that they came out with. In my head, it just didn't make sense. I was like, okay, like, all right. I didn't really fuck with the suit, to be honest. I thought it was really cheap. That was it, though. Like, and this is being, like, super nitpicky. Like, those things didn't change anything of the story. It didn't impact how I felt about the action sequences, which were fucking dope.
I do wish they kept the multiverse idea. I don't know.
I feel like you want a crossover so bad. I'm telling you, he's such a super Spider-Man fan, man.
No, man. I mean, if they can do it with the Spider-Verse.
But do you think it's out of the factor? Like, do you think it's not a factor? Like, they might just not introduce it now. They teased it. There could have been a tease for it to come out 5 years from now. They might have a crossover movie. We don't know.
And I think that's the thing too, where you have this guy if you look at it from that perspective, right? Mm-hmm. He dropped Earth numbers that were from the comics. Mm-hmm. So from that perspective, maybe he's a super genius, obviously. Maybe he knows about the multiverse and knows about this shit, and he just threw up the numbers that he knew. Who knows? But I agree with you where it could be a red herring and like, hey, we're not doing it, but guess what, bitches? Yeah. We are doing it. Like, they could do that anytime.
They still have room for it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely
a good tease though.
Yeah,
it was a great tease.
It was.
Can we please talk about the mid credit? Because holy
are we allowed to do
fuck, this is spoilers. This is spoil. We're talking about it. Because I know you guys are probably like, bro, just get to the mid credit. Just get to the mid credit.
Oh,
mid credit scene. Fire. Like you were saying, probably the best mid credit scene I've ever seen.
That shit's crazy.
The whole crowd literally was like,
bro,
whoa. The whole crowd,
bro.
So when I was expecting something epic because again, like I was telling you guys, I read Kevin Smith's tweet. Like he says mid credit changes the whole MCU, and it's tight because Jesus, like it's dope. Like I did not see that coming. Like I was expecting like Oscorp, you know what I'm saying? Like something like dude, remember that theory? I don't know if you guys read that. I didn't even see it. I didn't even notice it.
What?
With there was a theory that they saw like the Avengers Tower bought out by Norman Osborn. There was that theory.
I didn't catch it.
I didn't either. So I was trying to expect that for the mid credit.
Got it. But no. Was that a thing that actually happened?
No, I didn't.
That was a theory?
Oh, it was a theory that somebody had.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. That would have been fucking cool. That would have been cool.
Yep. So hearing that, man, that's a good closer and opener.
Yeah.
Everybody in the audience reacted. Everybody was like, everyone was like, oh. Bro. Everyone said, oh. Everyone was like, oh.
Because it was so crazy.
That shit happened out of nowhere. So unexpected.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be a friendly, fun mid-credit scene. It went from friendly fun to, oh, fuck.
That's exactly what it
fast.
Real fast.
Real fast. He was like, I'll drop you off. All right, see you later. Yeah, no.
Yeah, breaking news.
Breaking news, right? What?
Bruh, you just dropped your chick off and you jumped on a light pole and you got hit with the okie doke. Wow.
Now you got to pick her back up and do something.
Yeah. Like, hey, we got to get out of here right now. Bruh. That was the thing that popped in my head was like, okay, like, we were talking about in the car, like, you have... Mike brought up this awesome point of Iron Man starts out with him saying, I'm Iron Man. And this one, this nigga gets told on. Mm-hmm. Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Like, such a great ending at start of a new era of him literally becoming that Iron Man public figure.
Yeah, that's exactly. It was. He came out in a different way.
Bro.
But he's out now.
He's out.
And just same as Tony, he has to figure out a way how to live in the real world and his superhero world at the same time.
Bro, now here's the crazy part, right? And correct me if you guys know more about the comics or, you know, certain comic issues or whatever, but I don't believe that there's an issue where, like, everybody knows that he's Spider-Man. At least I haven't read it. I'm not 100% aware if that's
later in the comics, everyone knows he's exposed.
But like earlier in like when he's a kid.
Oh no!
Like Aunt May's like Aunt May. And...
No, when he was an adult, like everyone knew.
Got it.
Aunt May knew. Mary Jane knew. Like he had to.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For better reasons of protecting them, but yeah, like.
But the world didn't know.
No, New York knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in comics, yeah. So the world knew.
So they just literally said, "Hey, we're gonna move this up,
like move this up the timeline
15 years."
Yeah. Basically,
that's crazy to me. I think it's dope because he's not a man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So does he go to school? Does he do like what?
Well, now that he's exposed,
bro, what do you do? Like,
and again,
he can't
like
live a normal life.
That's why we're so, you know, we're so into Tom Holland like being this Peter Parker because he is a kid. He is a teenager.
Yeah.
He is this witty teenager kid, Spider-Man, because that's him. And then like it'd be dope to see him grow up and be that adult like Tobey Maguire type Spider-Man and still be witty. Like,
right.
I think that's why we're so attached to Tobey because he wasn't a kid. He was an adult, but he played that Peter Parker good.
Yeah, he played Peter Parker good. I didn't like him as Spider-Man, but regardless, I agree with you though, especially in the sense of what is he gonna do? Like, how you were already struggling as a kid trying to keep a secret, and keep your friends safe.
Yeah.
Now everybody knows. It's like, bruh, what does that do? Like, you can't go to school.
No, you can't. You can't keep in touch with anybody, bro. Villains are coming.
What's gonna happen to like MJ's parents? To be like, look, you not messing with him no more. He's a murderer. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's crazy.
And they can't even take it back.
No, it's nothing.
And that's what Mysterio was.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like what can
I'm gonna
do?
Make them believe what
they're gonna have to Men in Black the whole world,
bro. Yeah. But he was saying he was like people believe anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that was so true for right now, bro.
What? That's when I heard it, bro. When I heard it, I was like, I want to go on Instagram right now,
bro,
and be like, nigga, he. Message.
Facts.
Motherfuckers, I was literally just DMing with somebody today about stories online that aren't true, that are just out there, and people just believe the fucking first thing that they see.
Bro.
Oh, this person did what? Oh, wow, repost.
Sure. Crazy, bro. Like, so.
They fucking believe everything, and that was perfect.
Bro, it was so
even
dope.
If he was an average kid and wasn't Peter Parker, wasn't Spider-Man, people would have believed that he was fucking Spider-Man.
Because they saw Mysterio being a superhero, saving lives.
Yep.
He's a superhero. He wouldn't tell a lie.
Yeah.
What? Brilliant. That was a checkmate move, bro. That was experience. That's what that was. Experience.
Oh, that was experience.
Bro.
He had contingency on contingency.
Bro.
Said, if I'm dying, it's a few people going out with me.
Bro. Crazy.
Damn.
End credit scene. We got hit with the okie doke the whole movie. How we got okie doke the whole movie.
Yeah. We got okie doke the whole movie and had no idea. Didn't even suspect it at all. I had no suspicions. Zero suspicions. I was just like, okay, this is what's happening.
It makes sense.
Because I don't know how people are going to act 5 years later after everyone comes back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'm like, okay, this is just how they are now as people because all that shit got crazy. But no, they weren't even people.
But it's nuts because it makes sense. Like, dude, after 5 years, Nick Fury's not just gonna, there's this problem right here on Earth. Nah, man. He's out there freaking... Oh, my God.
He's
prepping for something else.
Oh, my God.
He's like, look, we got attacked from outer space.
Yeah.
We need to figure something
out.
Like,
Nigga didn't even know about a space until Captain Marvel.
Bro.
Said, wait, what? What? Out there?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
What do you think they're trying to build, though? Is he building something? Is he something?
He's definitely building something.
Maybe a station.
That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, like the new S.H.I.E.L.D. shit, or like Mike was saying.
I was telling him, you know how in Civil War, like, Tony was like, if you guys would have just listened to me and build a shield for the Earth. Could be that.
It could be, like you said, Tony's plans. And there it is.
He's Steve Jobs in it right now.
No,
like,
for real.
Yeah.
This motherfucker,
he probably, you gotta think about Tony. Tony probably had contingencies as well.
Yeah.
Bro, all he had was contingencies, bro.
So it's kind of like, all right, he already knew, well, if I'm about to go out in this battle, I'm going to send these plans out to Nick because let him finish because I know he's going to put it into play after this bullshit.
Bro.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
Just like how Happy said it, like, he second-guessed himself all the time. So if he had a for sure thing, he's gonna second guess that and have a backup plan.
Bro, Edith was the dopest name. Even dead, I'm the hero. Bruh. What?
That shit was great.
That was awesome. That was awesome, bro.
That was like perfect Tony moment. I was
perfect.
Like,
I was like, that's Tony. For sure.
He would do some shit like that.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't mean anything but that.
Bruh.
What if the shield for Earth is him as AI?
Let me tell you, I just
we
really
want him to
it.
be an AI so bad.
I wanted Tony to be. I wanted him to be Peter's AI
so bad,
bro.
I just wanted him to be around.
Yeah,
that's all. Let me just hear your voice.
So
how weird is that,
bro? I know, right?
I just want to hear your voice,
please.
He
was Robert. It's so crazy though how that one actor literally made a character that was not popular, one of the most popular superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
So crazy because Iron Man was like a B-list superhero. Like if you took all the superheroes that were out there, Marvel and DC, he was not in top 10.
No, he was in top 10.
Top 10.
You guys, sure. Wait, number 10?
No.
He was in top 10.
He was top 10.
Sure.
He was literally.
Wait. Sorry, talking about you said Marvel and DC.
Yes.
Okay, then no, he's not in top 10.
Bro,
not Marvel and DC.
I'm talking about all superheroes.
Yeah. No.
All
definitely.
Superheroes.
No, all superheroes. No, he's not in top 10. I thought you just meant Marvel.
Well, Marvel, they didn't really. I mean, they had Spider-Man was always number one in Marvel.
Right.
Once he came out, he was there.
Of course,
he was their guy. But
yeah.
But yeah, that's just crazy, man. Final thoughts. What do you rate the movie? 1 out of 10. What you think? But how you feeling, bro? Put it down. What's going on?
1 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Toshi with the 9.
I hit it with the 9.
Hit it with the 9. Mike, how you feeling?
I'll hit it with the 9. There's some factors that I was looking forward to, but no, I mean, other than that, it was super good for what it is and what it was. Best part that I liked too was the whole Mysterio section, the illusion, like with that and just remembering being nostalgic, like watching the episodes of the old SpiderMan cartoon, like it was to the T. Like that was dope. So yeah, 9.
Spider-Man fan 9. Myself, I'm same 9. I thought it was awesome, man. I thought it was a really good movie.
Almost perfect.
It was. Yeah. It's one of those things, man. Like I rarely give out 10s nowadays, and that movie was it. It's not always about the crazy budget. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not like. And it was just really good. It handled all the points that I thought it needed to handle really well. The relationships were there without it being overbearing. Mm-hmm. And everybody wants relationships in movies, which is dope. You need them to be able to show emotional weight, but it wasn't like the main focus of it. So I really like that a lot. But overall, 9 across the board. Let me know your guys' number in the comments down below. What do you rate it? And maybe where do you rank them against some of the other MCU movies in the Infinity Saga? I want to know that as well in the comments also. And if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Have the notification bell turned on so you miss any future content. If you like the video, smash that like button. Show your boys some love. If you want to check out my latest videos, links will be right to the side. All right, guys. Till next time.